Hey fellow Vault Dwellers, we just received Season 14 update. I mean, if you are watching this video early, the servers are under maintenance and we'll be waiting for them to go live together on Twitch livestream, the waiting party. But now, what's in the patch notes for today? Update version 1.0.85.0 and size relatively small, starting at 2.6 GB on Steam. Surprisingly, Steam is always the most efficient, even though Microsoft is PC as well, and look at the size, 11 GB. Consoles always around the same, so 10.9 PlayStation, 11.4 Xbox. And the highlights: perk changes and additions. We've made adjustment to the level requirements for various existing perk cards to make them more accessible for lower level characters, and added the ability to open multiple perk card packs at once. New perks. We've added two new perk cards, Arms Keeper and Stable Tools. Arms Keeper reduce the weight of rifles, 25, 50 and 75% when maxed out. Stable Tools. Automatic melee weapon durability bonus, 10%, 25, 40% at max out rank. Still, surprisingly, 75% weight reduction for rifles. It is not in line with other weight reduction perks that go up to 90. I don't know why this one is weaker. Season 14, Fight for Freedom starting. United we stand, marching towards America's bright future. This patriotic season includes new camp items, armor skins and more. New ally, Grandma Janko, is on mission to find her grandchildren and she can cook. Presidential power armor skins. Secret Service. Who needs Secret Service when you have power armor? Oval Office. It only mentions rack and wallpaper, hopefully more. Auto Miner Collectron that will collect ore. Then there is new upcoming birthday event. We are celebrating 5 years of Fallout 76. Yes, the time flies. On November 14th. Join us by completing unique birthday party challenges every day in your birthday suit to unlock new festive rewards. Birthday party challenge event will run from November 7th to November 21st. So you have 2 weeks of birthday parties for Fallout 76. It is 5 years. Some people were saying that Fallout will be dead after 1. Ha, who's laughing now? Design changes and improvements. Balance. Encounters. We've reduced enemy difficulty and added more healing items and ammo to Summersville and Morgantown Airport. We've reduced the frequency of NPC attacks on player camps, which is very welcome change. Legendary creatures no longer mutate at 50% health to have health regeneration, but instead have 60% increased health. So legendary has more health, all legendary enemies, but they do not get this regeneration when you drop them to the half health, which means Executioner's legendary effect will be way more useful now. Next one. We've made various changes to health, resistances and weapon damage for the following creatures. Unfortunately, it's not specified if it's up, down or what kind of goal in mind, but Super Mutant, Protectron, Murrat, Mr. Handy, Gutsy, Feral Ghoul, Scourge, Glowing One, Assaultron, Milo King, Milo Crab, Cave Cricket, Rat Scorpion, Angler, Floater, Mutant Hound, Liberator, Milo Hunter. So, like half of the existing enemies have been adjusted. Resistances. Protection from acid, electricity, and radiation have been corrected to more accurately target the specific type of damage dealt. And again, no explanation. Events. Midweek. We've added a host of new rewards to Midweek and Grams vendor pool. These rewards include new camp decor, plushies, and more. General changes. Free cam. You can now use free cam while in photo mode, which will be great. I like this change. Crafting. Fix an issue with loose mods not applying in the default modification view. Quests. Invisible ties now points to Mama Dulce instead of Vault 76 to find liberators, as there is no more, after this patch, there is no more liberators around Vault 76. There would be ghouls. Items. Build mode. We've renamed over 600 camp items for greater clarity while building. Donation box. Outside of Vault 76, there is now a donation box, which is a great change, where you can leave presents for new players. Finally, one place to leave those donations. I have a lot of stuff that I need to put there. Plans. Players now have more default recipes for more options while building their first camp, which is good. Power armor. We've added level 10 versions of T45 and Raider power armor. I'm not sure exactly why that was needed, but I would say okay. Word. Gilman Lumber Mill. Adjustment to the Gilman Lumber Mill location. Like very mysterious adjustments. Vault 76. Replace the Liberator bots outside Vault 76 with ghouls. Vault 76. New players will no longer receive an unnamed radio station with information of Nuka World on tour upon leaving the vault. Next, workbench changes. All workbench listings now use alphabetical sorting and item names are standardized across all lists. Which is great, finally, alphabetical sorting, standardized names. We've been waiting for that quite a long time, but it's here, before the 5th year anniversary. The Show Unlockable button now shows recipes you can learn through a plan, scrapping, or can purchase in the Atomic Shop. This button is completely new for all workbenches. 1-star legendary mods no longer show up under random legendary mods. 2- and 3-star mods now display correctly under current mods when inspecting an item. And lastly, improve the learned mod counter. UI adjustment daily ops. Player will no longer receive daily ops notification until level 50. But actually, to be honest, you can easily do daily ops before level 50. Fanfare. We've reduced the number of pop-ups that appear when leaving Vault 76 for the first time. And perks. We've added a new filter when viewing perk cards. A new filter basically means you can, when you level up, see what kind of perks you just unlocked with current level up. Bug fixes and improvements, that's where usually fun starts and those secret changes are included. Art and animation. And to be honest, I will only read about significant changes, not a small bug fixes. If you want to read absolutely everything, feel free to pause and read through it. I will be stopping on important changes whenever they appear. One interesting one, players can no longer disarm bone chimes in another player's camp. This one is not necessarily welcome. Fixed various challenges to defeat an enemy with a specific weapon that would progress when defeating an enemy with a throwable weapon instead. Which was quite a hefty way to do the difficult challenge with a weapon by just throwing one Nuka grenade. We'll not be able to do that anymore. And another one, weapons that have been modded to deal fire damage now correctly count towards the fire damage challenge, so that's finally fixed and that's great. Fusion cells now correctly receive contextual ammo drops, and it was already working for most weapons, so I'm guessing the remaining couple have been fixed. And this is big one for rewards. Plans that have not been learned by the player now have priority in dropping as a reward over plans the player has already learned. And this is huge for daily ops, as I'm doing that almost daily, and I'm still missing plans up to this day. So this is amazing improvement. No more, you need to have amazing luck to unlock your plans. Every day you will just unlock something new. And general fix to VATS. VATS targeting extra large creatures at the correct distance. I think that means about melee players, but it's not specified. And for environment, interiors. Nuke effects will no longer appear indoors. So nuking interiors, I think that's what it means. It will be impossible. Then changes to events and expeditions. You can no longer get stuck inside the vertibird after expedition. I'm guessing that's great. Hunter Hunted, the radio and the event is no longer available, have been disabled. Moonshine Jamboree, there is a bunch of fixes. One important, the event fail option is fixed. So when depositing Venom in the final few seconds of wave 4, it will count correctly and you can deposit and complete the event. And mutated public events, there is important fix or improvement. Mutated party packs rewarded from completing a mutated public event now grants healing salves after all recipes are known. That's my situation. I have all recipes known and I'm not dropping any more, so now I will be getting healing salves, so something. And this is probably the biggest and most something that you're waiting for years. Fast travel. Fix an issue that could sometimes prevent players from fast traveling. And another one for the fast travel. Fix an instance where players are shown incorrect fast travel information when hovering over map markers. So this time what we are able to test on public test server, fast travel, is finally properly fixed. So it should work for everyone. No more fast travel bug. Armor, long awaited by group of several people fix. The Berserker legendary effect is now correctly giving a damage boost when no resistances are active. Are you happy about that? I don't know how many people is using Berserker. I would expect under 1% of followed population, but I can be wrong. Are you happy that Berserker is fixed? Next. The Unyielding Armor effect once again provides additional bonuses when low on health. It was already providing additional bonuses. It was a little bit inconsistent currently, so I'm guessing that's the fix. And that's the fix I was waiting for plants. Weapons and armor the player knows the plans to craft can now once again drop as legendary items after defeating a legendary enemy. So I was waiting for this one personally because I don't need default items. I want the rare items and I can get them again from legendary enemies. We can build domestic kitchen tables again. It's fixed. Then some general fixes for localization in all languages and perks. Those are big. First, armor. Brotherhood Recon and Metal Armor Chest Piece ultralight build mods now require the Armorer perk. I don't even know what that was fixed. But Cannibal, the Carnivore mutation now works with the Cannibal perk. So cannibals rejoice, and I'm not one with you. I don't want to be eaten, and I don't want to eat anyone. Next, Grenadier. The Grenadier perk now applies to Gauss weapons. Look at that, the Gauss weapons. Better with Grenadier perk now. Good with Salt. The description now accurately states that effects of the refrigerated backpack mod do not stack with the Good with Salt perk. And Good with Salt perk, by the way, is way better than backpack. Don't use the backpack. Ganfu. We've significantly increased the damage bonus with Ganfu on all ranks. Ninja. The Ninja perk now accurately states its effects. Another Ninja. Sneak attacks with melee weapon do an additional 30, 60, 90% sneak attack damage. Lastly, taking one for the team. Fix an edge case in which taking one for the team would not apply correctly when multiple party members are hit at the same time. And by that they mean when multiple instances of taking one for the team can apply to enemy. That was fixed, so enemy will never get incredibly high damage for no good reason. It will work as intended. Only one stack of taking one for the team can be active per one enemy. Power armor fixes. Excavator. Uranium deposits now correctly grant a +3 yield when harvesting. Mods. Pneumatic mod description change to reduce incoming stagger by 25% from reduced stagger. Mods. Tesla bracers now display their added damage in the Pip-Boy stats correctly. The blood cleansing mod for the power armor torso now correctly reduces the chance of becoming addicted to chems. I don't know a single person who's using this mod. So I'm surprised it wasn't even working. Rewards. Players will no longer receive legendary power armor rewards from events and creatures until level 20. Why do I see 50? Until level 20. Which is surprising, because power armor, they just made it available from level 10, but they will not drop until level 20. Which is odd. Buried treasure. Fix a crash that could occur during the buried treasure questline. Then we have a bunch of fixes to user interface, and I will read the interesting ones. Scrap all. Fix an issue preventing players from using the scrap all function at workbenches if they have a quest item from Word in their inventory. That was annoying for a little bit, but then when I figured out what was causing it, I gave item to Word and this bug was never bothering me again. Trade. Fix an issue where the highlighted item in the trade menu can change while setting the price, which is very important fix. Then we go into weapons. Damage. We've adjusted the way plasma gun mods deal physical and energy damage to be more in line with each other. The result is a slight boost in physical damage and a slight decrease in energy damage. Okay, what is the overall outcome? Is it the same? More or less. Not specified, we'll need to test it. Laser guns. The sniper rifle barrel for laser guns now correctly uses a charging fire mode. Legendary effects. The Basher plus 50% VAT chance and Nocturnal legendary effects are now working correctly. Okay, great, as those were broken are fixed now. I don't see other, like power attack damage. Okay, so only those 3 are fixed, or all of them? I hope all of them are fixed and only 3 listed. We'll see. Melee. Players can no longer attack with auto melee weapons and sprint at the same time in third person. That's a direct nerf to automatic melee weapons. And that's the worst one I see here. I hate this particular change. Mods. The Prime Capacitor and Prime Receiver mods for the Plasma Gun, Enclave Plasma Gun, Plasma Caster and Gatling Plasma no longer incorrectly deal additional energy damage above the amount also added to the physical damage. Oh no, no more multiplicative bonus from Prime Receivers. That's a direct nerf to energy weapons. Oh, that's sad. I didn't notice that on the test server. So maybe that's new. I don't like that, but it is how it is. Power attacks. Fix an issue causing melee power attacks to sometimes not register as power attack. So at least this is a positive one. That's a buff to power attacking, as it will actually work. Salvage Assaultron Head. The fire mode for the Salvage Assaultron Head now correctly states it has a charging fire mode. Lastly, shotguns. Gauss shotguns obtained prior to the ones in a Blue Moon update now adhere to the balance change. Oh no! You know what they mean? In the last patch, they secretly took away the range from Gauss shotgun, but it was not applied retroactively to the old shotguns. Now they are doing that. That's a series of nerfs in this patch changes. There are some good changes, but at the very end, a series of nerfs. I'm waiting for your opinions now. Very soon, I will be live on Twitch with the waiting party for the patch to go live, and we'll discuss our opinions on the patch notes. We'll go deeper, so you are invited. Real Angry Turtle on Twitch, that's how you can find me, and there should be a link in description as well. Maybe I will even pin a comment when I start streaming. And that being said, for now, thank you a lot for watching, and see you all soon. Turtle out.